We're live.
Our favorite this time is a sheet pan dinner. Yeah, we've been doing that.
Yeah.
Just throw everything on one pan, one thing to clean up. It's kind of nice.
Yesterday we baked a cake, coconut cake.
It was pretty good.
Shining sunflowers, be on the lookout for a picture of it. I actually bought all the ingredients back in March to bake it for my birthday and bring it in to share with you. So, right on time, right on schedule. We made it this week. And
almost a month off.
Or a couple.
Or a couple. How
it's
long
a time
has it
warp
been?
These days.
We've been waiting for you to come to this place. Waiting for you to come to this place. Wherever you're from, we're glad that you've come. We've been waiting for you to come to this place.
Hi, teachers.
Hi. Who we have out there? We've got Miss Whitty. Mrs. Whitty is joining us today. It's so good to sort of be seen by you. 'Cause if you want to sing, we've been waiting for you. But if you don't want to sing, we've been waiting for you. Wherever you're from, we're glad that you've come. We've been waiting for you to come to this place. You know, wherever you're from. In fact, we want to know where you're from. If you're from someplace other than, well, it doesn't matter if you're from Sacramento or Rio Linda, go ahead and put that in the comments today. Let us know where you're from. We want to see the farthest people.
Ooh,
and maybe the closest people.
Sounds good.
If I walk just over there, I could say, I'm right here in the garage. I'd be the closest. If you want to send a message, we've been waiting for you. And if you want to write a letter, yeah, we will really wait for you. Wherever you're from, we're glad that you've come. We've been waiting for you to come to this place. I see lots of teachers on there. Mrs. Morty, Kathy Baker,
Miss Margaret, hi Wyatt.
Mrs. Larson, of course, and Mrs. Riggs.
Mrs. Trujillo.
We've got a lot of Orchard teachers out there. What about Orchard students? 'Cause if you want to cook, we've been waiting for you. And if you want to do some magic, we've been waiting for you. Wherever you're from, we're glad that you've come. We've been waiting for you to come to this place. We've been waiting for you to come to this place. Waiting for you to come to this place. Wherever you're from, we're glad that you've come. We've been waiting for you to come to this place.
Hi Mohammed, I hope you're out there.
We've been waiting for you to come to this place.
I get so excited to say hi. So
I know, well that's all right. You know, it's important to say hi. In fact, we want to give a couple shout outs. I want to shout out to, I'd like to shout out to all those students this week who shared their projects
So many
on our
great
Maker Show and
projects.
Tell.
Yeah.
We did our first Maker Show and Tell this Thursday with the Learning Express, and man, that was a lot of fun. I got to see some drawings from, I saw some drawings from Nevaeh, I saw some drawings from Sophia. We also saw some solar cookers. Rylan, thanks for sharing your solar cooker, and who else shared? Leonard, you shared your solar cooker too. Thanks for that as well, and Sophia shared one too. If you made a project or you did something this week creative, maybe you cooked something, or maybe you just made something, share it on the Facebook page here. We'd love to see those projects, and we'd love to maybe put together a little slideshow to post on that page and share with you some of the things people doing. So teachers, if your students made projects, send them out to us, and I'd love to put that together for you this week.
Yeah, I saw enchilada recipes, lemonade, so many students getting involved, planting and sharing their garden. Some people are already harvesting their first crops of radishes.
This
and
was a
enjoying
perfect
those.
week for cooking. I mean, with Cinco de Mayo,
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was crazy. It was fall on Taco Tuesday. Cinco de Mayo on Taco Tuesday. Did you plan it that way, Mrs. Ray?
But
I don't know. But it worked
speaking
out.
of cooking,
Speaking of cooking,
let's
I
talk
have-
about some ingredients.
I have a song about cooking. In fact, we need your help. So for this next song, if you're out there, go ahead and type in some suggestions for things to put in our soup.
Yeah.
We're going to make soup, even though it's kind of warm out today. We could make it a gazpacho. And we can do that. So we're going to make some soup. In fact, we're going to invite on another chef here. So Ellie, will you join us on stage?
Hi, Ellie.
Oh,
We need
oh, very nice. We need a third chef for
Yes,
this.
we do. We also need some important tools. You're
Yes.
going to need to gather your favorite cutting board
Hmm.
and your favorite chef's knife for this song.
You know, guys, this seems a bit matchy-matchy.
Yeah?
I mean,
Just a minute.
I don't know. I think it looks good having it.
that's better.
All right. Got your cutting board.
Cutting board.
Got your chef's knife.
Got my chef's knife. And now we need some ingredients. So start posting those ingredients. Tell us what can we put in the soup. What could we put in the soup? Jen, what could we put in the soup to start with?
Well, I want to start with some onions.
All right, let's start. We're going to chop. Here we go. Chop, chop, chippity chop. Cut off the bottom, cut off the top. What we got left, we'll put in the pot. Chop, chop, chippity chop. Carrots. Let's chop some carrots. Here we go. Ready? Carrots, 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 carrots. Chop, chop, chippity chop. Cut off the bottom, cut off the top. What we got left, we'll put in the pot. Chop, chop, chippity chop. What else should we put in the soup?
Let's put some
Radishes. Get your hands ready. We're gonna smush up some radish. Smush them? I don't know what we'll do. Let's go ahead and do some radishes. Right here, take your knife, turn it sideways. Here we go. Radishes, 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 radishes. Here we go. Chop, chop, chippity chop. Cut off the bottom, cut off the top. What we got left, we'll put in the pot. Chop, chop, chippity chop.
Oh, I want some garlic.
Garlic. There's always a controversy in our house of how to prepare the garlic for the soup. You prefer one method.
I like to peel the garlic and put it through the garlic press because I just like to how it feels.
And I like to take the garlic and I lay it on the cutting board and I take my knife and smash it and then mince it up. And
I just like to chop it.
just like to chop it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and mince up or smash up or press up some garlic. Ready? Here we go. Garlic, 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 and chop, chop, chippity chop. Cut off the bottom, cut off the top. What we got left, we'll put in the pot. Chop, chop, chippity chop. So what else should we put in the soup? Can we see it?
Oh, Mrs. Baker wants celery.
Celery's great. It's part of the, what do they call that? Mirepoix or
Something like that.
something. It's French, and they put it carrots, celery, onions.
Yeah.
So here we go. We've got carrots. Now we need the celery. Here we go. Celery, 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 celery. Go. Chop, chop, chippity chop. Cut off the bottom, cut off the top. What we got left, we'll put it in the pot. Chop, chop, chippity chop. Let's see, what else can we put in the soup?
Potatoes.
durian fruit.
Oh, Pierce family, you always want something.
I am not cutting that in this kitchen. But potatoes sound excellent. Here we go. Potatoes, 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 potatoes. Chop, chop, chippity chop. Cut off the bottom, cut off the top. What we got left, we'll put it in the pot. Chop, chop, chippity chop.
My knife skills need a little work.
It makes me nervous a little. It's like cutting on my arm too.
I know, I'm
you know,
still learning.
it's a bit. Let's see, what else can we put in the soup?
I saw something earlier. Sorry. Let's see, where to go. Mushrooms.
Mushrooms are
Mrs.
great.
Sadness.
Yeah, here we go. Ready? Mushrooms. Mushrooms. Oh, mushrooms. Mushrooms. You have to be gentle with mushrooms.
Yeah, sure.
Mushrooms. 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 Chop, chop, chippity chop. Cut off the bottom, cut off the top. What we got left, we'll put in the pot. Chop, chop, chippity chop.
I think we should be gentle.
Oh yes, we should probably do a little bit of mixing. Everybody,
Stir, it's not-
do you have a large wooden mixing spoon? I happen to have one right here. I always keep it with me. Yeah. You never know when you're going to find some soup.
True.
Like this soup right here. Take your mixing spoon, put it into the pot. Let's give it, how many stirs?
I say 3.
3 stirs. Here we go. 1, 2, not too fast, 3. And now we should give it 3 stirs the other way because you don't want the water to start to splash out the side. So we'll go gently clockwise now too. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, Muhammad is saying
Ooh,
it's a good soup.
mushrooms too. It is a good soup.
Yeah.
This is going to be a delicious soup. In fact, there's only one thing I think we're missing. Durian. Here we go. Everybody get your clothespins out. Put it over your nose. Here we go. And we're going to get some durian. Here we go. And durian. 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 Oh, durian. It smells like rotten meat. Chop, chop, chippity chop. Cut off the bottom, cut off the top. What we got left, we'll put it in the pot. Chop, chop, chippity chop. One last thing, because we need it for our mirepoix, or whatever it is, the French call it. Onions. We didn't do onions. Did we do onions?
Yeah.
But we like onions, so let's add it.
Yeah, my farm box has a lot of onions. All right, fine. More onions, and then I think we should try it.
Let it simmer.
Yeah. Onions, onions, onions. Last time. Chop, chop, chippity chop. Cut off the bottom, cut off the top. What we got left, we'll put it in the pot. Chop, chop, chippity chop. All right. You know what? I think we're gonna let this soup simmer,
Yeah.
and we can come back and try it later.
Yeah, maybe turn it down.
Yeah.
Just a
Yeah, take your turn it down just a little to simmer. Got a nice boil going now. We're gonna let it simmer. And while it's simmering, we're going to we want to celebrate some other things that are going on this week. I know we had Cinco de Mayo, we had
May the 4th.
May the 4th, and Revenge of the 5th for those people who, you know, you can pick which side you want. You pick which day. Are
Those
you
Darth lovers.
right? Are you Empire or are you rebels? It just depends.
And a huge thank you to families that sent in well wishes to all of our teachers
That
this
was
week
so
for Teacher
fun.
Appreciation Week. That's a tongue twister.
I know. Say that 3 times real fast. Don't, not right now. But there's one other thing we wanted to celebrate today and this week, because there are some other people out there, some essential workers that we think deserve a big round of applause and a big shout out, and that group are
This week was a Nurses
The
Day.
nurses.
So we want to give a big thank you to all of our nurses, our school nurses especially. And in your family, maybe you have a beloved nurse that you want to recognize. Feel free to put them in the comments so we can celebrate them as well. And we have our very special sister-in-law and our Auntie Maddie, we call her. And we just want to give a big shout out to you, Maddie. We're so
we
proud
love
of you and
we
all the work you're doing.
we know it's stressful, and we know that between your job and your family, and you got your kids at home and your husband, my brother, he's tough sometimes to have to manage. But I know you're doing awesome work out there, and we so appreciate it, and we really miss you, and we want to thank you and all the nurses out there. So let's give a big Orchard round of applause for all the nurses. Get your hands ready. Here we go. Yes, come on, nurses! Woo! Yes, celebrate as well. So.
Yes, yes.
All right.
We've had a lot of action on our street today, tree trimmers and things. So you might hear some fun sound effects that are joining us on the show today. Speaking of our essential workers, we have a team of orchard staff who have been out and about since the beginning of all the school closures. All of our custodians and our cafeteria staff, we love you guys. We celebrated you last week on the Orchard page. If you didn't get a chance to see that, go in and give them a shout out on those posts. This week, we welcome our very special Chef Rhima. She has not been able to join us live today because, like I said, she's out there serving meals to the community. They have served up thousands of meals to our students these past few weeks, and they keep on giving. Today, she has recorded for us a special Cinco de Mayo recipe. Please welcome Chef Rhima.
Hello, Orchard family. So happy to virtually see you. So today is Cinco de Mayo. So I am going to make guacamole for you. One of my variations that I have, but I want to use red onions. So I'm using half, already cut it in half, and I've taken off the outer layer that you see right here. So I've sliced it down already here. Like this. And we want this kind of diced finely. Okay, so as you can see, I've gotten this down pretty small. Okay, so here's my onion. All right. That onion is a natural detoxifier. Next, we're gonna put in avocado. So just slice it around. Okay, it's really ripe, it's ready to go, so it's gonna pop open easily. What I do is I make a grid pattern. I find it's easier to mash. Okay, so grid pattern, and you just scoop it out, okay? Okay, next, I use red bell pepper just for color, there's gonna be a lot of green. Take out this part. Okay, we're going to take all this stuff out, this membrane, and then you're going to dice it up. I find it's easy if you cut from the inside of a bell pepper rather than trying to fight with the outside because it's automatically naturally curved. Alright guys, so now we're just going to dice these. Once again, you want to dice everything nice and fine. You can also add tomato. I do. So this nice juicy stuff, yeah, we really don't want that. So you're just gonna kind of scoop it out because we don't want the guacamole to be watery. We want the actual produce. And then you're gonna dice this up as well, as small pieces as you can. See, not so juicy anymore. Minced garlic is something else I also add. Just remember 1 clove of garlic equals to about 3 teaspoons of minced. It just depends. So I do a nice tablespoon. Cilantro, okay? About this much when cutting it. If you roll it up, it makes it a lot easier than trying to cut all of this. And then you can just run your knife through it. Not everything nice and small. Those of you that know me know how much I love cilantro. Last bit. I add for a little bit of a kick. I'll add crushed red pepper. I would say, not really measuring when I cook, I really don't. So I would say that was probably about maybe a teaspoon. I love this. Laura's garlic salt. So I would say a good dusting of that. Last thing is lime. Get your spoon and just juice it. So I'm going to do the rest of this. My assistant, Renee, is cringing behind the camera because she's worried I'm going to squirt juice in her eye. So, fork helps to mash them, right? Mash everything together. And we just mix everything up. All right, so now that it's all mixed together, very good.
Woo-hoo! That was awesome. I don't know about you, but I am really hungry now. In fact, I'm looking forward to eating some delicious.
I've got my ingredients ready for after.
Yeah, we saw it. She sent us this video, and immediately, right after, Ellie said, "Man, I really want to eat some salsa." So we had to make it, and
Guacamole.
We didn't have every ingredient. We had to substitute a few things.
we added carrots instead of the peppers for the color, and it.
So get creative.
Yeah, right. Look in your pantry and say, what kind of vegetables do I like to eat, and just put them together and see what happens. I think that's a really great way to be creative, and it's part of being a maker is to try new things.
For sure, for sure.
So this song, we are going to upload the full video. Actually, I wanted to say this. We're going to upload the full video of Miss Rhima's guacamole lesson, as well as a couple more recipes she shared on making some
She loves you so much.
smoothies.
She knows that, the temperatures are warming up, so she's got a couple smoothie recipes for us as well. So thank
we're
you,
gonna
Miss
put
Rhima.
both of those up on the group page as well as our YouTube channel. So you can check out the full version. And she has some great tips and knife techniques and some other things about storing your guacamole and other things as well. So thank you so much, Miss Rhima, for being a part of this. Hey, she's on here now.
Thank you for
So
coming
this
and
song-
joining us.
This song is one that it's an oldie but a goodie, and it's all about food. Goes like this. I like to eat, 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 eat. I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat, 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 eat. I like to eat apples and bananas. Now it gets a little weird because we're going to go through the alphabet and substitute each of the vowels in the words apples and bananas for a different vowel each time. Starting with A. I like to eat, 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 eat. I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat, 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 eat. I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat, I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat, I like to eat apples and bananas. E. I like to eat, 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 eat. I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat, 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 eat. I like to eat apples and bananas. Well, we've done A, E, and I. We need to. This is my favorite one. I like to oat, 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 oat. I like to oat opals and bananas. I like to oat, 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 oat. I like to oat opals. Mouth trumpet solo. All right, well, we've done all the vowels, I think. That's it. We haven't done all four vowels. And what about, no, you. What about you? You
No,
sing it.
no, you.
I don't want to.
No, you.
I already sang them all.
You.
I will.
You.
What about me?
You.
Oh! The letter
No,
U.
we've already done O.
Oh, great.
You.
You. I don't know. Oh, we did I too. You.
You.
And you know what? This is my favorite one. I like to oot, 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 oot. I like to oot ooples and balloons. I like to oot, 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 oot. I I like to oot, ooples and bananas. I like to eat. Oh, I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat. I like to eat apples and bananas. Now I am through. Now I am through with A-E-I-O-U. And sometimes
But not this time.
because we don't want to yeet apples and bananas. You want to yeet them. I like to yeet apples and yeeples and bananas. That's too weird. I can't do that one. That's too weird.
Speaking of bananas, I saw someone get really super creative with cardboard and bananas recently. If you have not seen the Maker Camp website yet, I encourage you to go and check it out and take a look at some of the past episodes. There's one coming up later today, but before that, we have a very special guest returning to Orchard. Mario the Maker Magician came to Orchard in February, and now he's back encouraging you to be creative and to help us kick off a very special event coming your way next week.
Hello, Orchard Elementary. This is Mario the Maker Magician. What's up? How are you guys doing? I missed you guys. Oh man, I had such a great time coming to your school. And hello to the wonderful Rays. What an amazing family doing amazing things for you guys. This is a robot that I made. This is a cardboard puppet. Hello, I am a cardboard puppet robot emoji. I wanted to show you this. I really dig it because it's like a puppet, but it's also mechanical a little bit. So I can make the mouth move up and down like that. And I put an eye hole here so I can see where I'm going. And I can be like, hey guys, I'm Mario the Maker Magician, and I want to show you how I built this. Check it out. On the back here, I just have a little spot that I move my fingers up and down like this. It's just a piece of cardboard. That's all it is. And I stuck a double piece on top and curled it a little bit so my thumb can rest on it. And from the front, you can see that same piece of cardboard moves up and down like this. Now, if you see in the back, there's a piece of black cardboard, and I just painted it, or I just used a marker. But the reason why it's elevated is because I took two pieces. One piece of this, and I glued it right above the hole, and then the second piece I glued there. So now there's a nice gap for this to slide, you see? Now I have a mechanical mouth. Ah! Hello! So you don't have to make a robot emoji. You can make whatever you want. But I thought this was a really neat way of how you can use cardboard because I heard from Joshua Ray that it is cardboard time. Oh, hi, cat that just randomly came here. All right, Orchard Elementary School, I got a pack of playing cards, all different. I'm going to mix them up, and maybe I'll have someone shout stop. All right, so I'm going to go like this. Someone shout stop. Stop. Did you hear that? Okay, take a look. Can you remember the card? Check it out. This week, we had May 4th. And you know what people say, right? May the 4th be with you. Is that right? That was a terrible Chewbacca sound. Chewbacca, do you want to find the playing card? He says no. We have to do it anyway, okay? All right, he obliges. Here we go. I'm going to try to toss the cards at Chewbacca. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's a card. Chewbacca, there's one card stuck in your mouth. No way. Absolutely no way that could be the card. If that was the selected card, I would lose my mind and cry like a baby. You guys are awesome. Have a great week. From Chewbacca and I, we say... Da, 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 da. Hello, I must be going...
If you haven't checked it out, Mrs. Larson put the link in the comments there. You can check out his live feed. It's going to be coming
at 2
really
o'clock.
soon. Yeah, it's coming,
today.
At 2 o'clock.
Check it out, check it out. So before we sing our last song today, remember week 1 we planted our lettuce? Well, these seeds, we waited that first week, we didn't see any growth. We didn't give up on them, and look at them now. They are huge, and this week we noticed they're getting a little crowded, so we are going to be snipping some of these to go into a salad to thin them out a bit, because you know, when you get too crowded and too cramped, you gotta have more space to really grow and shine. So we're gonna be doing a bit of that.
And you know, when you thin your lettuce greens or your kale or collards or anything like any greens, in fact,
delicate.
you can go ahead and you want to snip them, but eat them. They're delicious. Baby greens, I mean, they go for a pretty penny at the grocery store in those fancy plastic bins.
And it also helps protect the root system. If I just pull the whole plant, it's going to possibly damage some of the other ones that we want to keep growing and getting stronger. So we can just snip off. Like, these are so delicate right now, I can just pinch them off. How's it taste?
Like lettuce.
Well, there you go. So thin out your crops.
I
Give
feel
them some
super
space.
healthy too right now.
bet.
I suddenly just got healthier.
And I heard this week, Hava, for example, big shout out to you. You planted a seed in Ty's seed challenge that she posed a couple of weeks ago. And on the call this week, she said, you know what? We're still waiting. We're still waiting for this seed to grow. Don't give up.
Because seeds take a while. The first couple of weeks, we didn't see anything. And actually, at one point, Mrs. Ray, we were talking about it. We were talking, saying, I'm not sure if these seeds are going to grow. And we were thinking maybe we should just toss it out and start over. But we waited. We waited a little more. And we had some faith. And guess what? We have lettuce. All right. So this is a song, again, written by Tom Hunter, I
By
think.
Tom Hunter. It comes to us from him and the wonderful Bev Foz and Michael Lehman.
Right.
It's just like the lettuce.
So we also want to say, I've been seeing comments from where people have come in from today. We've got West Virginia, Atlanta, and I saw a few others going by. So we're so glad you're joining our Orchard extended family beyond just here locally. Keep sharing us with your friends and family. Sing along.
Yeah, and again, share this with other people, because we know there are other families and other schools and other places out there who are going through the same thing that we're going through right now. And we are all in this together, to coin a very cliche statement that's going around. But it's true, and we want you to be a part of this show, and we want everyone to be a part of this show, because we just love putting it out there, and the more comments and the more people who write to us and tell us how awesome this makes them feel and they look forward to it, it makes us just want to keep doing this. So, we've got guests lined up through the end of the school year, but we don't have to stop there. We don't have to stop there. Yeah, next week.
Let's sing.
This is called I Waited and I Waited.
Hi, Janae from Ventura.
I planted a seed in the dark, cool ground. I put my ear to the ground and I listened, but I didn't hear a sound. So I waited and I waited and I waited and I waited, but the seed didn't grow. I got down on my knees and I said, hey, please, are you ever, 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 ever gonna grow? Then I watered that seed in the dark, cool ground. I put my ear to the ground and I listened, but I didn't hear a sound. So I waited and I waited and I waited and I waited, but the seed didn't grow. I got down on my knees and I said, please, are you ever, 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 ever gonna grow? And then the sun shone down on the dark, cool ground. I put my ear to the ground and I listened, but I didn't hear a sound. So I waited and I waited and I waited and I waited, but the seed didn't grow.
Oh my gosh!
I felt fell down on my knees.
Ow!
And I said,
Please.
are you ever gonna grow? And then I sang a song in the dark, cool ground. I put my ear to the ground and I listened, but I didn't hear a sound. So I waited and I waited and I waited and I waited, but the seed didn't grow. I got down on my knees and I said, please, are you ever gonna grow? I think I might cry like a baby. Then the seed grew up from the dark, cool ground. With my mouth wide open and a clean cheer, I made a lot of sound. I had waited and waited and waited and waited, and the seed finally did grow. I jumped up on my feet and I said, how sweet! I thought that you would never grow. But guess what? It did.
Big news! Some of our chicks hatched this week.
I planted a seed in the dark, cool ground. Thank you, Orchard families. It's been a great show. This is episode 6, the end of episode 6. I can't even believe we've been doing this now 6 episodes. We've had so many special guests and so many more lined up.
So much fun with all of you.
In fact, next week, we have an extremely special guest. All of our guests have been amazing. This is somebody, though, that we've been following for 8 years. We've been keeping an eye on it.
Speaking of cooking and baking, one of our very favorite bakers, Ariana, told me about a special story years ago. Her son got to participate in an arcade, a cardboard arcade at his school because of a story about a boy named Kane from Los Angeles. And when she shared that story, I knew I wanted to bring this event to Orchard. And Mrs. Riggs and I started this adventure 8 years ago. We are going to have our first ever virtual cardboard challenge next week. I hope you and your family will join us. Post your pictures, share with us. All throughout the week, we're going to be sharing creativity. And on Friday, joining us live, Kane will be here, so you won't want to miss it.
Yeah,
so
he's going to be
sure
answering
tune in.
questions. He's going to be live. It's not a recording this time. He's actually going to be, on his computer, and we're on our computer hundreds of miles away, but he's going to be answering your questions that you write. So make sure to let everyone know that Kane Monroy is going to be live with us from Kane's Arcade. And we also want to say one more thing, and that is thank you for joining us. We had a lot of fun, and we will see you next week.
Have a great week.
Oh, one more thing. We have a very special campaign we're going to start here soon. I have been working on a design for a very special, limited edition Orchard Elementary group page Sing Show shirt. Yeah, so say that 10 times fast. So we'll be posting a link to how you can join in and order that. It'll be up for 2 weeks. We're going to run that campaign for 2 weeks, and then have a very special, once we all receive our shirts, we'll have a special sing where we all have our shirts out and we can all wear them. We can show our school spirit virtually with this school elementary Sing Show shirt. Just another way you can help support what we do here on the show, and we can keep getting special guests and keep this up hopefully throughout the summer. So thanks so much, and is really starting to sneak up the point. I need to get out of here.
Yeah.
All right, bye.